Introduction to Human Resources. Introduction to the module. This module will give you a summarization of what is meant by the term human resources and how this has led to a greater understanding of people management in every major organization around the world. Topics to be covered in this module: human resource management, models of HRM, the matching model of HRM, the Harvard framework, the role of the HR department, aims of HRM and personnel management, impacts HR have on organizational performance. Human resource management. The terms human resources, HR, and human resource management, HRM, are unavoidable in today's business infrastructures and organizations. While HR collectively describes the individuals that make up a workforce, HRM is the strategy of utilizing that resource effectively. It is commonly believed that HRM can be split into 4 different ideologies. 1. Consistently held beliefs and objectives. 2. Common strategies involving people management. 3. Constant involvement and input by line managers. 4. Creating levers or management plans to encourage excellent working relationships. Models of HRM. There are 2 distinct working models of HRM. 1. The matching model of HRM. This model of HRM was formulated in the 1980s. It's known as a matching model because it's designed to fit in with the overall strategy of an existing organization. It also recognizes the importance of a human resource cycle, where employees will inevitably go through attraction or separation emotions during a career. It consists of selections, ensuring available staff are ideally suited to their jobs; appraisals, judging and measuring the performance of the individuals; rewards, promoting the achievements of staff, whether it is by career progression, financial awards, or internal recognition. Development, allowing employees to learn new skills and nurture their special talents. 2. The Harvard framework. The second model, which also originates in the 1980s, from the Harvard alumni Michael Beer. This took a slightly different emphasis on HRM in 2 specific ways. 1. Management. The line managers were encouraged to take much more responsibility for organizational strategies, and staff policies were perfectly aligned and able to coexist naturally. 2. Employees. The personnel and staff also had the ability to influence how upcoming policies, activities, changes, and work environment ethics could be shaped around them. The new framework had the effect of creating a more harmonious relationship between the workforce and the management. The role of the HR department. In any organizational infrastructure, the HR department will concentrate on the continuous development and management of individuals in the workforce. They will spend at least part of their time on skills management, organizational improvement, staff resource projections, training requirements, ongoing recruitment, staff selection processes, rewards and recognition, employee engagement, health and safety, HR administration, statutory requirements fulfillment, established equal opportunities and diversity. Any further issues can occur where a matter relating to employee and employer relationship has become highlighted. It is inevitable, and even desirable, that the HR department does not spend all of its focus on guiding and managing the workforce. It can be correctly stated that senior management is the customers of the HR department and will see positive effects when they flourish at their job. Middle management, line managers, frontline managers, and team leaders who implement HR policies and represent the face of the organization will also need to work closely with HR personnel and see positive effects as a direct result. The HR team should always be recognized to be an essential part of any organization. Aims of HRM. Overall, the main objective of HRM is to help an organization achieve success and excellence by using the available talents and skill of its workforce. This can be accomplished by mastering these particular business areas. Organizational effectiveness. HR departments should work to continually evolve and maintain strategies that will ensure the success of an organization and also make it an attractive and fulfilling place to work. Human capital management, sometimes called HCM, this is recognizing talented staff who are a powerful commodity in business. Valued members of the workforce who should also be encouraged to train and improve themselves. This is often measured in metrics and appraisals. Knowledge management, ensuring essential knowledge and training is shared fairly and equally among personnel. Reward management, allocating awards and recognition for loyalty and commitment to the organization. Employee relations, maintaining a productive and harmonious relationship between employers and employees. Meeting diverse needs, ensuring that there is a balance between the needs of stakeholders and while maintaining a diverse environment. Bridging the gap between rhetoric and reality, some policies and strategies can be met with cynicism and viewed as blue sky thinking. HR departments should guide management and encourage the support of organizational initiatives. This should lead to them becoming embraced by employees. HRM and personnel management. Despite first impressions, there are some differences between HRM and personnel management, PM. Although both seem to refer to the policies regarding the guidance of staff in an organization. Older employees especially can see HRM as just a rebranding of an existing concept. Similarities can be seen in these examples. Both HRM and PM consist of extensive business strategies. Like HRM, PM relies on line managers taking responsibility for staff guidance and appraisals. HRM and PM have an emphasis on respecting the individual, ensuring that staff have equal opportunities and development prospects. HRM and PM both recognize the importance of matching the right people to the right jobs. Many techniques, such as reward management, are shared by HRM and PM. Both HRM and PM values the need for open communication and good relationships between employers and employees. However, HRM and PM do have substantial differences between them. In all cases, HRM places more importance on making strategies fit for purpose and integrating them into an organization. Primarily follow ideologies originating from business and management sources. Value the balance between culture management and workforce commitment. Encourages a much greater emphasis on line management responsibility. Looks at the greater good for the organization as an enterprise, not just the stakeholders' wishes. is driven by business and professional specialists, as opposed to personal administrators. Defines employees as assets and not costs to be cut. Impacts HR have on organizational performance. For an organization to believe that HR strategies have a beneficial impact on their productivity, it would be advantageous for them to receive solid evidence for that. It would be easy for management to believe time and money spent on HR policies could be spent elsewhere. Employees could also think their initiatives are simply token gestures. However, many research surveys and studies have found solid links between HR implementations and improved performances. Data from 30 American steel mills was analyzed after HR commitment strategies and different control strategies were introduced. Result equals the mills with HR commitment strategies had raised levels of quality and productivity. Questionnaires were sent to 968 American firms regarding high-performance practices and competitive strategies. Result equals productivity was found to directly correlate to employee motivation, which in turn affected financial performances. An HR index measure was applied to 740 American firms to measure their work systems. Result equals those firms with high scores for HR strategies also performed better financially and with productivity. A summary of some of these studies follow. The research was performed on the shared values of high-performance work systems. Result equals shares only rose in value when changes were embedded in management infrastructure. The research was conducted on the links between HR policies, organizational culture, and business performances. Result equals employee development and job flexibility made a significant positive change to productivity. 623 UK aerospace facilities were audited for work practices and success rates. Result equals the sites with more established HR strategies were found to be more successful. A 1998 workplace employee survey obtained views from 28,000 employees. Result equals there was a definite link between HRM strategies and workplace satisfaction. 835 private sector companies were surveyed, with executives and HR professionals interviewed. Result equals a clear correlation was found between HR strategies, productivity, and quality. A major study by the University of Bath surveyed the links between people management and business performance in 12 international companies. Result equals there was clear evidence that HR policies that were introduced positively affected motivation and productivity. Summary. In this module, we have covered the following points. Human Resource Management, HRM, is dedicated to using employees to the best of their abilities and creating good working relationships. There are two different working models used for HRM frameworks in organizations. Every HR department has multiple job responsibilities and must treat all management and staff as valid clients. An effective HR department must learn to master many areas of business expertise and fully embrace their organization's policies. Surveys and studies regularly prove that there is a significant connection between HR policies and successful business performances.